Hello and welcome to my channel. We have been mostly doing just dolls and figure unboxing. I try to do one video about figures and one video about dolls, and we just kind of go back and forth, so no matter what you're into, there is content for each one of you. I know I'm kind of in the minority that I like doing both, but I just try to make sure that everybody's got something to watch. Today we're going to talk about Ninja Turtle figures that I got from China. And we're going to talk a little bit about knockoffs, bootlegs, and third-party figures. At least my definition of each of these three things. For me, knockoffs are merchandise that are clearly not the real thing, but you know what they're trying to be. I have these cute little frog-faced Muppets that I got from Amazon. And they are clearly supposed to be Ninja Turtles. They even have the little initials on the belts. They're very, very cute, but it is clear that these are not official Nickelodeon Ninja Turtle figures. They're not sanctioned by the parent company or anything. They're just some knockoffs from China that they sold on Amazon. But they're really, really cute. I really like them. They're just little, they look like they make little meep meep sounds. You know, they're just, I just love them. I actually keep them at my desk at work. But I brought them home so I could show them to you. They're just adorable. I don't know if they're still on Amazon. I got the whole pack for like 15 bucks. I love Raphael's weapons. Crack me up. They look like little sand rakes that you play in the sandbox with. They're super cute. But this is what I consider a knockoff. As far as bootlegs go, I learned the term bootleg more from when I was in the anime community. Bootlegs were usually figures or DVD sets that look like the real thing, but are very much just unsanctioned copies. So they look really close to what you would normally buy, but they're usually a little bit cheaper, and they came from China. I can't remember which series. There was an anime that my friend had that the subtitles had clearly been translated from Japanese to Chinese to English, and they were really bad, but you know, you could get it for like 15 bucks and it was the whole series. So stuff like that. On the table here, I don't have any bootlegs, but I think one of the most prevalent bootlegs for the Ninja Turtle community are bootlegs of these movie figures. And when I found out these existed, I did a ton of research because people were talking about bootlegs. So I was making sure that I was paying for the real thing. Because the bootlegs for this one, usually bootlegs are cheaper, but the bootlegs are kind of the same price as the official ones, largely because they come in that big 4-pack that looks like the VHS of the movie, and so it's really hard to see them. And then I guess some bootlegs also came in the individual packs that you could get from GameStop. So if you want to 100% make sure that you're getting the official ones, the great one, or the best one, is to do the 2-packs. I don't think there are any bootleg duplicates of the 2-packs, but the best way to tell if you're just looking at a figure if it's a bootleg is the bootlegs have like this really bad yellow paint right on the muzzle, and Leo is usually kind of the worst one that gets it. As you can see, he has really nice paint. Nothing weird around the mouth or the snout, and the bootleg just looks awful. Like if you're holding it in your hand, you can tell if you have a bootleg. And I was on eBay zooming in on all the pictures, trying to make sure I wasn't getting a bootleg, that I was getting the real thing. Okay, and then as far as third party, I come from the Transformers community, and third party is very prevalent. What that is they'll release figures that looks very, very much like whatever character you're looking for. You know exactly what character they are producing, but it once again is not sanctioned by the IP, like Hasbro isn't behind it. So they can't call it Transformers and they can't call it whatever character you're looking for. So they have really weird names, or they have like model numbers or stuff like that. And we do have some third-party figures here right now, and they are these sets. They call this the Samurai Force. This is by a company called Fury Toys, I believe. This one also says, like, I've seen it as Fury Toys, and this right here, can I get it closer? It says Rage Toys, but if you look up Fury Toys TMNT on eBay, you'll find these. I think I also find them on Chinese toy sites. This one here, he is the most expensive one. He came out first, and so he's getting kind of harder to find. So I got a pretty good deal for him. I paid 90, like 75 is kind of the retail price. So if you can get any of these for 75, that's a good price. I got him for 90 loose, and he just came with all his stuff in here, and we'll take a look at that in a bit. And him I got on eBay as well. And 75 to 90, he's still really easy to find on eBay. You can find a ton of him. And then this one is getting harder to find. I don't see him, like, he was on eBay a lot, and then somebody just bought them all up, and he's harder to find. I found him on a Chinese site called Gundamit, and I only paid 75 for him. And then the I don't know what you call it. I want to call it a booster pack, but like the kit, the mod kit, I guess you can call it. So I got him for 75, but he literally took about a month to get to me, and this is before tariffs. I don't know what it's going to look like with tariffs, if it's going to change the prices, if it's going to slow down shipping, or what's going to happen. I bought these, all of these I bought like the end of last year, the beginning of this year. But I just want to show you these, and once again, so these are third parties, so they don't, even though like we know what they are, they don't call themselves Ninja Turtles, because they can't, because they are unsanctioned projects from the IP holder. But we totally know what they are. They've been calling them Samurai Force, and they've been going by the seasons. So we have autumn, this one's summer, and this one is spring, and we're waiting for winter. I think they've released some pictures. I could swear I've seen the Raphael one, but I don't believe he's out yet. I don't even know if he's out for pre-order or what's going to happen, once again, because of the tariffs. But I'm waiting for him because I have all the others. I'm going to give you a closer look of these guys. I love these figures so much. They are just, they're so cool. Like, it's something so different. This is the Leonardo, clearly. He's got some soft goods on him, but he just has so much cool sculpting on him. I love the feet. I love all these, like this armor stuff down here. His face. Like, he is just so cool. And then back here is where you'd put the scabbard in, which I can pull out his stuff here in a minute. But he has a little, like, he's supposed to have articulation, but he doesn't really move there. But he's really cool. We'll open up some of his stuff. And the head that he has on right now is not his official head, because he is, yeah, you buy this is his official head. So you buy like their official like OC character that the company releases, and then you can buy like the mod pack. It came with that head. I have this head too. I think he came with, I'm not sure what all he was supposed to come with. I think he came with everything, and then the scabbards. Scabbards would then go on his back. He's got 2 of them. It just looks so good. Like, it's been a while since I've been excited by Ninja Turtle figures, but these are just so cool. I wish we could get more official stuff like that. That's just like fantasy or like, you know, something new, something we haven't seen before. I'm not necessarily trying to poo-poo like all the cool reissues and stuff like Super 7's been doing, you know, like the Ultimate series. I think they're great. Like, I have a couple of them. But to also get, you know, just something new and fresh is just so nice. Here is the Donatello one. Here's Autumn. I always, you know, I never have a problem getting stuff out until I'm filming. What? Something fell out. But yeah, this is how he normally comes. Just take him out. I really like this hood that he has. I don't know, like, it just speaks to me. But even this still feels like Donatello. Like, he's got the purple. He's got like a tech pack. There's that thing that fell out. Like, this plugs into his little tech pack. There might be another thing that plugs in. Come on. Yeah, there he goes. There's probably, yeah, this also probably plugs in. I love that he's got like this sniper rifle. This is so cool. I actually think this is really neat. Does it? I don't know if he can put it anywhere though, other than hold it. I don't even know if he can hold it. That is a very small trigger space for those giant fingers, but it is a cool weapon. He's got different hands. He's got hand grenades for some reason, and there is another head. There's another head down here with another thing you can plug in, and there's his tech bow. Look at this head. Such a cool head. I love it. Like, I love these figures so much. And he's got, we're just being sloppy. This is already taking much longer than I thought it would. I don't know if we'll get to the Joy Toys. But here we go. Here is another set. This comes with another Leo head, but I've got two other Donnie heads and the little baby turtles and some shuriken. This looks like a Leo hand too. So I think I have all the custom kits that have come out so far. I have a bunch. I almost want to say the Michelangelo one has 2 different kits, but I sure have a lot. This box is super cool. I really like this box. I wish they'd have all come in boxes like this. Maybe the RAF will. But this is cool art. And it's even in English for us. Thank you. But look at the bebop, I guess. But that's just cool. I wish, though, here we could see the figure. That's usually what you expect. We're gonna open him up real quick. Oh no. Give me a second. Okay, we are back from making a mess. Here is our Summer, our Michelangelo. He comes with so much cool stuff. These, like, just, I love all the, like, old-timey weapons and stuff. Like, I think it would be really cool to have a Ninja Turtle series that is just old-timey all the way, like feudal Japan from start to finish. Not that they time traveled, but that, like, the whole thing just happened there. I think that would be super cool. Okay, here he is. They just have so much cool detail on them. He does have some soft goods on him too. This needs a little ironing out, but like just look at all the cool stuff on his back. Is this, I'm assuming it's this that plugs in. Yep. So this plugs in. They just have these cute little tails too, and unlike the Eastman and Laird figures that we were reviewing earlier, these tails do not come off and they don't get in the way of anything. But, oh no, that just comes that just comes right off. I guess that's good though, so you can modify him any way you want. There's that, and he does have, if he's not having the backpack, there are places for his nunchucks. And his nunchucks, if I can get them out. The nunchucks are probably the best nunchucks I've reviewed so far on this channel. They are textured, they are painted, and they have chains. Just good all around. These are so cool. And then he's got the flying pancake thing so he can look like he's spinning them. And then, oh, he even has like soft rope. I don't know, I'll have to fiddle with all the stuff and try to figure out what it all does, but so much cool stuff, like these grappling hooks and everything is just so cool. And then he also comes, I got $75 for both the figure and this, like they came as a bundle on the Gundamit site. So that site is legit, but the shipping, like I said, it takes forever. I kind of even forgot about him, and then I was like, how long has it been? And then suddenly he was there. But he was like 1 day short of a month. So here's like the Mikey mod pack. We got 2 of these. So I guess he can have one on both hands. But this one really modernizes him. He's got soft goods for the bandana. He's got, I think these go on his skateboard, so it's like a jetpack thing. Yeah, he's got some holes in there. I don't know if he's, I would assume he would have pegs. He doesn't have any pegs on his feet or anything, or holes for pegs. You would assume there'd be something to keep him on the skateboard, but the skateboard's cool. Skateboarding boy. So he comes with all this cute stuff, like he has these little headphones and this like old school radio thing. And then he comes with the spray can. I need to put this up here. He comes with the spray can and then 2-3 different colors of spray. What are these? Oh, I get it. These go in the skateboard. And then those will hold him, and then this is like for the rockets. I think I am going to take a moment to put these together in some new looks, and then we'll take a look at them. Okay, I'm back after fiddling with some stuff. I didn't do much with the Leo. He's still over there. He's fine the way he is, but I wanted to show you the Donatello with his other face, and then I put all the gear on the backpack. This little arm moves quite a bit. It's got 2 different joints. Maybe, nope, just 2. Focus. There we are. So he's pretty cool. I think he's actually my favorite. I really like the hood though. I don't know why he's autumn. He kind of gives winter vibes with the hood, but he's just so cool. I really like him. But the Mikey is really, really neat. I think he has the biggest change from one to the other, from like kind of a fantasy to modern. You see back here, you can put his weapons in the thing and they stay real good. He doesn't stand too well on his own. He's very back heavy, but I'm sure if you finagle him, but he holds the spray can very well. These kind of fall off a little. They kind of slide onto the back, but they're super cool. And then his little radio, it has a peg in the back, like if you could plug it in somewhere, but I don't know where. And I almost thought that maybe this was to plug into the hands, but none of the hands, I checked all the hands and they don't have any little hole. So he kind of holds it, but it doesn't really stay. It's just always a little too big. But I really love this headset too. These headphones, they are on there solid, like they snap on so easy. He is such a cool toy. I can see why a lot of people grabbed him really quick. But that is all we're going to do. I didn't think it would take this long, but it really took much longer than I thought it would. So we're going to save the Joy toys for another time. But these are not knockoffs, bootlegs, or third party. They have Nickelodeon official Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on them. So even though this company is from China, these are official figures. And we'll cover them the next time. Oh, my back always hurts after doing this for a while, so I will talk to you in the next Ninja Turtle video. Okay, bye.